Welcome to Bar Talk. I'm your host, Brandon T.
Therese.
Yes, like, subscribe, follow, tell a friend, tell another friend, to tell a friend. Hit that follow button. Go over to YouTube, hit that follow button over there. Just follow us and so forth, and be a
Come
part
on,
of the
you TikTok
conversation.
people. Come on
Yeah,
over.
get in the comments and join in and so forth, and let us know how you feel about how right I actually am all the time when I say
Don't ever tell him he's right because he never is.
something. Yes, and I think I may or may not be right on this particular subject matter today. I guess it
I,
does. It does depend on how you feel about the
I
world.
gotta hear what you gotta say, but go ahead.
Before I
You ain't
say
never right.
anything, I want to say Happy MLK Day to everybody, and I hope y'all had a good MLK Day and so forth. And then also it's inauguration day, so I hope y'all had a good, what I'm saying, watching inaugurations of the peaceful transfer of power and all that good stuff,
Mm.
and the pardons at the last minute and so forth, and the outrage if you on certain media outlets of the pardons. It's funny. The networks that you think shouldn't be outraged are outraged. It's crazy. But
I
anyway,
don't give a damn. I would have been part of my family if I was him, but we can move on.
but the funny thing about that is, quick note before we get into what we got to go on today, is that the that's what they accused him of going to do last time. He never did it, but then this guy does it. Ain't it funny? Like, it is what it is, right?
Ready to pardon all these January 6th people. This is not getting ready to be a political show. So to me, if he's gonna pardon the January 6th terrorists, because that's what they were, then why wouldn't Biden make sure his family was safe from being in jail? Why should January 6th people be out and Biden's son be in prison? And matter of fact, at his age, I don't give a damn who didn't like whatever the hell I was doing. I've been in politics for 50 something years, and I would pardon whoever the hell I wanted to as president. End of story.
All right. Thank you, Sharice, for that
Hmm.
eloquent explaining of the parting powers of
Yeah.
Joseph R. Biden.
Hmm.
And he said, "Hey, we might have been dirty, but you can't get us." But anyway, that's
Well,
not what
he
the show is.
wasn't
That's
convicted of
that
stuff.
that's not what the
So,
show is about. That's not what the
yeah.
show
I
is
mean,
about.
let's move on because we could
We,
go into that,
we
and you know
right,
we
right,
don't
right.
need to go
We're not
into
gonna
that.
talk about none of what
One
happened.
person's convicted, the other one never has been. That's all I have
Yes.
to say.
Yes. All right. But anyway, people, what I'm saying, let's transition to the subject at hand. I want to know. I want in the comments. I really want in the comments because I really want to know your viewpoint on this. I want it. I really want to know. And I'm in it. And when y'all get in the comments, I will be in the comments with you because I really want to know this. How do y'all feel going? How y'all feel about having a friend with benefits? How does that? How do you look upon that? And I want to see it two ways. I want to know if that's something you would do, is that something you would entertain, and so forth. And I want to know, and then I'm pretty sure you know somebody that's in that scenario. What do you think about them? And to protect the innocent, you don't have to use their name, and so forth. Let's just let me know, and so forth. And so, with that being said, friends with benefits. And for the people that's in areas that don't know what friends of benefits is this is that you and another person are friends. We do things, no titles, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? We do friends as friends, but then also we also hop in the sack from time to time as friends. And like I said, there's you know what I'm saying, there's no titles on it. You know what I'm saying? We just doing whatever makes us feel fancy whenever we feel fancy and so forth. And like I said, is that something for you or not for you? So Sharice, so for being having a friend that y'all really cool and so forth, and y'all you know what I'm saying y'all hopping the sack from time to time and doing whatever makes y'all feel fancy. How do you feel about that on its face? Not you know what I'm saying. Is that out of the ordinary on its face? Not whether you would participate. Not we all show that in farther in the show, but on its face, a friends with benefit. What do you and also what do you think
The word
definition of friends with
friend
benefits?
very loosely. Like,
Okay.
ain't nothing friends about this mess. It's just benefits. And I've said that before. There ain't no, see if he your friend when you need your tire changed.
Mm,
See if he your friend if your light's about to get cut off. See,
mm.
because a friend shows up when you need something, not when they need something. So I don't. I can't call it
What
friends
if he
with
show? What if he
benefits.
shows up? What if he shows up for those things? He got your
If
back.
it's really a friendship and you all happen to be sleeping together too, then prove me wrong. Say, you know what, we really are friends. But in most cases, I don't see a friendship. I see benefits.
Mm.
And you not. I totally. It ain't for me. I'm not against it. My thing about friends with benefits is if that's what you're going to do, ladies, understand. Number one, there's no promotion from being benefits.
Can't
You
get drafted to
not
the team.
getting ready.
You can't make
What?
the team. So you try to tell me, you know what I'm saying? You can't make the team.
Yeah, you already on the team. You on the roster for whatever day you the benefit. Okay? So but there's pretty much usually, now some people get promoted. It's very unlikely that you get promoted from friends with benefits to girlfriend and relationship. So if that's what you're after, if you're just after benefits too, then go ahead and be uber coochie because that's what you are. You uber
Uber,
coochie.
what? Hold
Uber
on.
coochie. I just coined a new phrase. You're uber coochie.
Uber coochie. All right. Why is that
You
be Uber?
DoorDash Uber
Uber
coochie.
coochie?
I can arrange a time for you to pull up and you show up at that appointed time like DoorDash and Uber. Uber coochie, what is your problem, Brandon?
Uber coochie. All right.
You
So
preset a time for her or you to pull up. Uber coochie. That's
okay.
what it is.
So you know what, Therese? You know what? You're making it sound so one-sided here. No,
Fine. He Uber D
hold,
if
hold,
you want to
slow
call
down,
it
slow down, slow down,
two-sided.
slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. You're making it sound like, you know what I'm saying, this benefits thing is only benefiting the guy, and there's no benefit for the woman. And what the woman wants to be friends. She don't want too much other than, you know what I'm saying, her schedule is too tight to have a full-blown relationship, and she wants to be friends, and she want to be able to hop in the sack. Does she get that same moniker of you know what I'm saying? Does the guy turn into Uber Wood or anything like that? I mean,
Uber
because like I said,
would,
when it
Uber
makes you
D,
sound,
whatever you want to put in front of it and back
I,
up Uber.
I understand that you're looking from a woman's point of view of quote unquote taking advantage of it somehow. Because you talking about being promoted in a certain way. But what if for her that, you know what I'm saying, it only that fits that fits her lifestyle to have a friend with benefit instead of a whole relationship.
But Brandon, the problem is, and I agree with you. There are some women who that's all they want, and I'm okay with that. If you are the woman who is saying, "I just want a sexual relationship with a guy," hopefully, if I get a flat tire, he'll come and help me out too. Hopefully, because then that ain't no friend if he can't. Um, that's fine. I'm just saying that if you want more, then that's all it's going to be. If don't
Mm.
get into that friends with benefit, and because I'm saying this because I read a lot of stuff, a lot of podcasts, a lot of people saying we hook up and he not my man, but I want to know if he dating other women. Well, what you care? Y'all, you just you uber coochie. You can't hold some man to be accountable to you when you're not in a relationship with him. So don't do that. And that's why I'm calling it that is because a lot of women think they're getting promoted out of that situation and they're not. And they're mad when the man ghosts them or worse, you got demoted. Okay? Because the thing about Uber Coochie is you're not going to get promoted, but you can get demoted when he finds somebody to replace you with that's new. He don't have time for you. He found somebody he really likes and wants to be with. And now you got demoted off the roster because she had to become the new Thursday girl. So your spot got taken, and now you just sitting there out in the cold. Again, I don't have a problem if that was your plan to just have a guy that you can call up and get some Uber D or whatever Uber would, and that's what y'all doing. But
You
if
know,
that's what you want more, then it's not what you should be doing. That's all I'm saying.
You make it sound so negative.
It is negative.
I don't like the way it's negative. You taking it as you've been fooled into something or been bamboozled into
But
something.
sometimes
What
women
what
are,
if go what if
Brandon.
going what if going into it, both parties decided, you know what, they'll say, I want not too serious, but I, you know what I'm saying, I want, you know what I'm saying, somebody to do something with and sometime and so forth. Why it can't be that and we like yay to that? But you like, you know what I'm saying, you over here making it like, oh girl, if you agree to that and you take the Thursday time slot or the Wednesday time slot or the Tuesday time slot, you could lose your spot for the next girl just because she smiled at him, you could lose your spot. Why has it gotta be that? Why can't it be something? Why can't in this non-commitment be a commitment? You making it sound like it's the what's
You
worst
keep
thing.
your slot as long as you want it. What's the commitment here, Brandon?
The commitment is that y'all are straight up friends. Y'all have mutual interests in things, and y'all like to, you know what I'm saying, hop on the side.
Okay, so my other problem with this is why would I be wanting to sleep with a man and I know he's sleeping with other people. Why should he have the my body in that roster too? Like women who do this to me should be mad. For real. Why should he be the man having sex with as many women as he can get down with and you somewhere over there okay, I'm just gonna sleep with him because I don't want that body count. But then, get your roster too. See is that okay, Brandon? If the woman now is sleeping with three or four people, because most people who got friends with benefits, men are not just sleeping with one person. They're sleeping with as many women as they can get on that roster. Is
Mm.
that okay for the women
To
that
do the
she's
same thing,
sleeping with to do the same thing?
but do you?
Is it? So it's
Yes, do
okay
you?
if she's sleeping with three or
Yeah?
four
Like
people
I
other
said,
than you too.
and so you tried. So are we trying to say that the woman in this scenario? And I'm saying, fellas, put this in there if you agree with me. I said you try to
I
tell that
totally
the
agree.
woman in this scenario that agreed to this scenario of I don't have enough time for a full relationship, so I'm willing to be the Thursday. Don't have a Sunday guy somewhere. Don't have a
Oh,
dude that you know what I'm saying, she really won't, but he way unavailable, but when he available, he get that time. So you trying to tell me that will happen? Is that what you really trying to
I'm
tell me?
not saying it doesn't happen. I'm sure it does. But in most cases, at least the ones I've read about, it's women who think they're going to be Thursday girl and somehow get promoted. There's not usually women with a whole roster of through the week like a man has. I'm offended when somebody wants to be friends with benefits because it ain't gonna happen with me. But you ain't gonna get the right to sleep with me and sleep with all these other women too. What makes you so special?
But what about the woman that okay? See, like I said, you giving me the one sided perspective. What about the fact that you got women out here that you know what I'm saying? She take that Thursday spot, but she hungry on Tuesday too. She like Taco Tuesdays and margarita, so she got the Tuesday guy over there. You know what I'm saying, spending money and so forth. And then you know what
That's
I'm saying,
not
she
usually
she
the
like she
case
like this.
with
Oh,
women.
what? Oh, why is
It's
that not
not.
usual?
Because women generally want to be in a relationship with the person that they friends with benefits with. It's just the truth. Women usually want to get a relationship with that person. They're not having a roster like men have these rosters. They think somewhere in their mind they're going to eventually do something where he's going to go, that does it right there. She can be my woman. And
Mm,
they don't realize that
mm.
once you start that friends with benefits, you're not going to promote it. You're
So
not.
we're not going to we're not going to take into account that you've coined a few phrases of dining the dash and so forth, dining the date.
You
We
just
so we go
jealous. Don't be hating on my coin phrases.
we go act like that woman. She
Boochie.
don't exist out here. She somewhere. She not in the pool out here. You know what I'm saying? Got her Thursday spot where she knows she eat good and all she gotta do is let that. You know what I'm saying? They getting it in. And
Well,
so,
look,
like I said, she hungry on Tuesday now too. Now she can figure out Wednesday
well,
because she knows she
dating
got
the
a Thursday
dinner
guy taking care of
necessarily
her.
ain't sleeping with nobody. That's the difference, though. Dating the dime is not necessarily sleeping with who is dining her.
See, double standard,
She's
fellas.
not.
You hit a double standard. And we
I'm
got the
just
girl.
saying,
How about the girl that
dating
told
the
us she
dime
hungry
will
and she
go
need
out
$100
and
for
have
lunch?
her dinner and get her $100 for lunch and shut that door in your face and be like, "Gotta get up early. See you next week."
Nah,
That's
somebody
that's up
clapping
to
those
you to
cheeks.
say that.
Sometimes she might not
That
let you get it right away, but somebody's getting it, fellas. Trust me. She might want all these things and tell you good night. and so forth real quick, so she can get in the house to text the dude that really got that night, and he coming over later.
but that doesn't mean that she's sleeping with dining to date and Uber Coochie. She's not. It's one or the other. The guy
See, fellas,
probably who
see,
is
fellas,
she.
double standard all day. She,
It
the
ain't no
the, the,
double
wo- the woman,
standard.
the
If
woman is
you dumb
victim. The
enough to
woman is
let a
the
woman
victim in
keep
here.
using you to get dinner and you are not in a relationship or you're giving her money for her bills, don't blame her because you sitting up there agreeing with it. No different than a woman who is agreeing with sleeping with a person without a relationship, knowing that's what she wants. I don't blame the guy for that. I don't. That's a decision she made that she was agreed to do. Just that's and now there are some women I will say they didn't realize that they got benefits. They benefited. They don't. It was a trick. They
But
thought that they were dating this
see,
person.
fellas, you see these women out here. They would tell you the thing they enter into, knowing straight up and down what's happening, and then they were like, nah, you
No,
tricked me.
some women
I
look.
don't want the
Listen,
relationship,
listen.
and she right here with it, and then I said, she was tricked into the thing. How were you tricked
There
into it?
are
I
women
told you
that
what the
were
deal
tricked
was. Go
into it.
straight into it.
Those conversations don't necessarily happen. That's how they are tricked into it. Those conversations don't necessarily happen, Brandon. What happens is you go on one or two dates,
Okay.
and then you start sleeping with a person, and before you know it, ain't no dating. You just sleeping, and you don't realize that you are now in benefits. Ain't no friendship. You in benefits, and you trying to figure out how to get promoted or get it back to what it was with at least a date first. Those conversations, if that's the case, we probably wouldn't be having a conversation because people would know going in, I am in friends with benefits. That's not what women think, a lot of them. They thought this is going to build up to something, and then it never does.
Mm, okay. So you trying to tell me? So I done did a marathon date on the first two dates and so forth, and now I did marathon dates. I think that you coined that also and so forth.
I did.
Yeah, and so out of these marathon dates, you feel bamboozled because then we back at somebody's house and so forth, and then you
That's what the
then you
marathon
you you
date is
feel
for.
bamboozled out of these marathon dates and so forth. Even though I said during one of these marathon dates, or even both of them, like we just kicking it or whatever. But you,
But
but
see,
you, some
we
that
just
you, and
kicking
you
it
said it's.
ain't I just need a Thursday girl friends with benefits benefit. Nobody, you said it in a different way than what she heard it. What she
What you hear?
heard
What you
was
hear? What I said? We
we are
just kicking it.
kicking it until I can convince you to be my man. You didn't
Oh,
say I am not going to be your man. You're going to be the benefit and you never getting promoted.
see,
She didn't hear that. I promise
that's
you she didn't hear
that's
that.
that's the okay. So if you interpreting my words,
If
and
you were
women are
not clear
interpreting
with
the
your
words that
words,
come out saying we just kicking it, meaning
sir,
that's a challenge. So we try to say that's a challenge.
your words were not very clear, and you know they were not clear. You did you clearly state all I want is some benefits.
We kicking it. What does
We
kicking it
oh
mean? Right?
so ladies, do y'all hear this today? Understand this. January 6th, 2025, when a man tells you
January
we're
20th.
kicking it,
January 20th, not 6th.
20th, I'm sorry,
20th.
January
election
20th,
day.
he is
MLK Day.
whatever, be quiet. Be quiet. What he is saying, we kicking it equals I just want to be friends with benefits.
But see, that's and you going too far. I didn't say
No,
that. I said
that's
we
what you
kicking it.
just said that. You
I said we
said
kicking it.
we kicking it. We kicking it. That's
Why
what you just said.
why is it gotta go all the way to like the so you put it in such a
Yeah.
negative connotation right now. For some reason, I don't know why you're so negative with it.
Because it's a trick. It's a
What's it?
damn trick.
Oh, that's the problem right there. You think the women are being tricked.
They are.
What if the woman says she just want to kick it? What does that mean? That means she's trying to
We,
convince me to be more with her?
if she say I just want to kick it, what does that mean to you?
We kicking it.
What does that mean?
We do whatever we doing at the time we talking about is what we gonna be doing.
Okay, so when a man is told we kicking it, that's what you mean. When a woman is told that she still thinks there's something else coming after kicking it, that's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
But I mean, there's a graduation to it. There's an evolution to everything.
It's not a graduation, it's a demotion day.
How you get
It ain't
demoted?
no graduation day.
How you get demoted?
I told you how you get demoted. He met somebody else. Big booty Trudy got a bigger booty than you, and now you gotta go because you are among all the girls I'm sleeping with. You the one that I can get rid of.
See that's the most negative viewpoint of the whole thing I've ever seen. What happened? Sharice, tell the audience why you have such a negative viewpoint on friends with
Because I'm
benefits.
tired
Well,
of
we
women.
and the audience really want to know
Oh, sure, you be
where the
quiet. I will
negativeness
be
coming.
more than happy to let you know
Okay,
because
go
I
ahead.
read a lot of
Audience,
stuff.
everybody, come, everybody.
I
Oh, before you start, everybody come to your phone, turn your volumes up. You know, what I'm saying we don't understand why Sharice is so negative on friends with benefits
because I read a
or
lot of
anything
stuff.
other than a marriage.
No, I didn't say anything other than a marriage because some things don't lead to marriage. Some things you get to know a person and you realize you don't want to marry this person, be with them. I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is you start out on a marathon date and then somewhere you think you have a boyfriend because this man has made you feel like that. And now you in benefits and don't even know how you got there. And you want to know why? Because I read in a lot of Facebook women groups,
That's the
and
problem. That's the
I don't care what you say, Brandon. Be quiet.
talking too much each
Um,
other. That's the problem right there. Y'all need a
I'm
man to
reading
cut
how
that stuff.
these women continually keep saying we're dating, no relationship. We slept together, and then there's some major problem after that. And all I'm saying is, but that's not your man. So what you mad about?
Mhm.
Because that's the point. I read that every two and three. If I say it on Facebook,
That's the
like if
problem,
I had
fellas.
time,
That's the
it's
problem, fellas.
it's
That's the
one
problem.
every day. It's two and three a day. It's a bunch of women, no relationship. We friends. We had sex, and now something's happened, and they're mad. And it's because they got tricked into thinking that the sex was gonna be a promotion to a relationship, and now you getting ghosted because that's usually what they're mad about. Or they found out he has other women, and it's like, but what you mad about? That wasn't your man. You just said you're not in a relationship. So how you get there?
Mm.
Women
So
are
you
not mad because they thought that they were friends with benefits. They're mad because they thought they was getting something out of it other than friends with benefits.
so there's no benefit to the woman in this scenario in your
I'm not
viewpoint.
saying it's not a benefit. I'm saying for women who, because I got friends who will say, you know what, if I was single, I would just be out there benefiting too. I got friends who are very open about that. It ain't for me, but I've got friends who are very open that that's what they would
Do
be
you look
doing.
down
And
on them for wanting to benefit it
no,
out?
I don't. I tell them if
I mean,
that's
for
what you
your for
want to
your
do,
viewpoint, you make them sound like they're victims of something.
didn't I say if that's what you want to do, I'm fine with that. I'm not fine with the women who think it's going to be a relationship and then it's not and they getting tricked. That's where I have a problem at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with a woman who's saying, Sharice, I don't give a damn who he's screwing as long as he's screwing me when I want him. I don't. That's fine. That's what you chose.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is when women think it's more than that and it's not, and it never
Oh
was and never will be.
no, can we agree on that? Sometimes in our own mind, we can create something, a fantasy, and so forth. Even though we know what's happening, we can still create this thing in our mind, and that not's there. Can we agree on that? That in some fashion, it ain't gotta be a relationship. It could be we thinking about, what I'm saying, we a good cook in our own mind, and then we cook for somebody, and it don't work. You know
Really
what I'm saying?
thinking it's horrible.
Yeah. So can we agree that we and sometimes create an illusion, a fantasy of things?
There's actually a name for that. It's called a projected ending. And I absolutely agree with you. There are
And so,
lots
how
of
many of these
women,
women you think are projecting their endings?
and most of them, seriously, I'm not saying it's all the man's fault. I'm saying that that's what's happening is a woman will meet you. They've already got this projected ending, and no matter what happens, they're stuck on the projected ending until somebody comes along and says, the reason you can't stop this is because you got this thing in your head where you think you're gonna be in a relationship with him and you're gonna wind up in a little house with a white picket fence, and everything that they're seeing from this person does not equate to that. But their projected ending is in their head that this is what's going to happen. I totally understand what you're saying, Brandon. People are delusioned.
Mhm.
I know a couple of people right now. They honestly think they're in relationships with people that they don't even talk to on a regular basis. So,
And then, so can we add this into the pot of gumbo as we're talking about this friends with benefits and what you think may or may not come out of it? What if the friends with benefit guy treats you well, better than the last person? But that's normally how they are, though. You know what I'm saying? That the dude normally is this type of way, but that his normal type of way is better than the last dude you was in a quote unquote relationship with. Could that also add to the delusion of this person, you thinking that you're gonna be something else other than what the person actually said? You know, say like, "Oh, we just kicking it," and so forth. And but he treats you in a well way. That would that make you think differently? Make you create this delusion?
a lot of women do that. He treats me better than so and so. That don't make you
So
his wife.
Earl didn't treat me as good as Bartholomew and so forth. And so next thing you know,
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew, he
You
got an
better
old
read the
name.
Bible or
Yeah,
something.
he
Let
got an
me get
old
these
name, but
names right.
Bartholomew is Prince
Bartholomew.
Charming out there though. But that's who he is. So, and a lot of these victimizations that you were speaking of to the audience and so forth, and when we all came close to hear it could be something that the man did not do. The woman, like I
I
said,
will say it's something that sometimes that the man did not do. Sometimes it is the
Bartholomew,
woman
that
who.
dude, and made you feel like, yo, you that girl. But he told you in the beginning we were just kicking it and so forth. But Bartholomew, you know what I'm saying, he like to give gifts. That's his love language, to give gifts. And next thing
But
you know
also
what I'm
that
saying?
draws a person in because women are now thinking, yeah, but he treat me like his woman. See, and that is their projected ending though. It caters to their projected ending. They don't focus on he said he does not want a relationship. And then the minute the dude starts whining, dining, taking the dinner, going on vacations, in
I
her
like to do
mind,
that.
and y'all
I like
spend a lot of time together, in her mind, we go together still. Don't let her meet some friends because y'all really go together now, or family. That's she really thinks she's your woman. But at the end of the day, women don't focus on that when they get all that other stuff that comes. Like I feel like girlfriend, because
mm.
then they're still thinking, but I feel like girlfriend, you're doing girlfriend things with me.
Mm. But hey, that's what I like to do, though. You know, so you're around me. I do these things, and so is it the man's
Okay,
fault for being
Bartholomew, how many
himself?
girls are you doing that for though? Seriously.
See, so no, I'm just before we go on, is it the man's fault for being himself? And I'm pretty sure the woman is gonna be yourself too. If you're an extra loving person, even though you might get into that, you know what I'm saying, friends benefit, you're gonna be a loving person regardless, right?
I agree with you.
But the man is wrong for being himself.
The
He's
man is
tricked you into
wrong.
something.
Sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, Brandon, but sometimes women are tricked. You act like it never happened. So are you telling me you really believe these women, none of them have ever been tricked? They've all been told up front, you Tuesday girl. They've all been told that. That's what you're telling me. Let me
They
play devil's
might not have
advocate
been
on
told
you
Tuesday,
this
girl,
time.
but you know what I'm saying? Let's kick it on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're telling me you truly believe none of these women got tricked. They were all told. Everybody was all honest. I just looking for friends with benefits, baby.
Yeah.
They were all told that.
I
That's what
mean,
you
I
believe.
wouldn't say they went out here and here's a contract of what I want to do with you. I'm pretty sure they was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? When they talk about a serious relationship, the guy might say, yeah, I want to entertain it or whatever, but I mean, but we just kicking it for now. And so you
Okay, but
said you said before.
there, thinking that oh, he talked about a relationship, and now I'm confused because he said for now, we're just kicking it. That's the trick. That for now. The now part sounds like, but later we could do something else. That's the problem.
Who said how soon that later supposed to be?
Oh God. Okay. Once again, you act like these women. No woman has ever been tricked. That's
I'm
what
not
you
gonna
act
say
like.
that there's not a dude that said something, you know what I'm saying, in the heat of battle that made you feel like, you know what I'm saying, that you was the one. you know what I'm saying, and that white picket fence, the White House and the picket fence and all that stuff was going to happen. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. It does happen. And I'm pretty sure it happens both ways too. There's plenty of women
I give
that
you it
that
happens
that that
both
that
ways.
don't want Buddy, but you know what I'm saying, he Wednesday dinner die. That's his role to be Wednesday dinner, and they telling him all in his ear how
I need to
much
get
they
my
love him.
sayings right.
Yeah. Well, and then so now he bought
You'll write a
Wednesday,
book on it.
he bought dinner on Wednesday and paid for lunch on Friday and so forth. Cause y'all in his ear telling him whatever he want to hear.
Yeah, okay.
So, but the point of this is that I don't think nobody's a victim in this. And these women that get in these forums and share their
You
story
think
about
nobody
Earl.
is not one person is a victim, not one.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna say this. Let me
Not one.
hold on. I want to be clear. Let me come here. I want
Be
everybody to
clear.
come here. I want to say
Make
this.
it even clearer.
Here we go. Ho. I want this to do this. So, peoples, you know what happens? And a lot of y'all women situation where y'all get in these forums and be like, oh, Jason over there, he you know what I'm saying, he put me in this zone or that zone. Some of y'all are not good people. Some of y'all are not girlfriend material. And I know that every person think they are and so forth, but some of y'all ain't girlfriend material. And it be y'all self that gets you in that friends with benefits zone, and not the fact that the dude was hunting for friends with benefits. Not at all. And so forth. I just want to let y'all know that. Some of y'all,
this is gonna be a miracle. Because I actually agree with you.
oh, y'all, that y'all can agree with me.
I actually agree with you. Some of you all are not girlfriend material. Some of you all have made it clear that you are willing to get down. And the minute you do that without a relationship, you just became not girlfriend material to a man.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree
Okay.
with that. I don't
That's
agree
how
with that.
that's
I
that's
don't
how
agree. I
I
don't.
agree with
Oh
you.
no, stop right there. I'm not gonna say getting down stops anybody from being in a relationship. So I'm not. Oh no,
Yeah,
you was
okay.
we
You meet
was rolling
somebody
until you stumbled
and
in that
20
lane.
minutes in, y'all on sex and what you can do for one another, and
Mm.
you didn't already eliminate them out of girlfriend material. Give me a break.
No, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you this. It ain't about how fast you give it up, or how slow you give it up, or how slow you want
I
fast, or
agree
you
with
want to do
that
anything.
too, but let's be
I'm
for
gonna say
real.
this. It is about you yourself. When we going out, wherever we going out, and I look across the table and I see your jawline and your head and so forth, and the words that come out your mouth and how you articulate yourself, or how your body languages and all this stuff, and your mannerism, how you grab that fork, you know what I'm saying,
That's okay, lady.
how you drink your drink, all that stuff can eliminate you, because we know we talked about the ick before on the last episode or so forth.
Okay.
How that right now could put you into the ick, so forth, and eliminate you from girlfriend, from being a girlfriend. But we can kick it because you do have qualifying characters for the kicking.
Like he just said.
But like I said,
Your qualifying characteristic is you got a big booty. So you
hey man, look, don't do that. Little booty girls get some action out here now.
okay. You are available. He can categorize you as somebody to sleep with. He got the ick. He just said it. He got the ick. But
You
I'm
get
gonna
it,
still
yeah.
keep talking to you because you qualify for somebody I can sleep
Oh,
with.
not just to do nothing. Well,
You just
sometimes,
said that.
some things, you know what I'm saying, you might got the ick that you don't hit the girlfriend, but you might, you know what I'm saying, but hey, I can see her hanging out. That's regular. You know what I'm saying? Not the every meeting got to be in the bedroom, bedroom, or some
Listen
type
to
of
what he
favor
just
going on.
said.
It could be like, girlfriend, I don't see you and me working in that scenario on a deep level, but we could be cool and so forth.
Yeah. Okay.
That happens all the time.
Listen, let these
And for
men
y'all
talk
too, same
enough.
way. You cannot say that there's not a guy out here that in your adult life that you say, well, he might not be boyfriend material, but I mean, we could be friends and so forth. So you are you telling me
Not
that
really.
that's never? I
No,
mean,
really.
friends
No,
without the extra stuff,
no,
but just friends in general.
no.
So you ain't never went out with a guy and decided that, you know what I'm saying, he ain't the dude I would want to be in a relationship with. But you know what I'm saying? This dude, hey, pretty cool. If I need help with something or a theoretical conversation, so far I can have that with him. But I can't do the you know what I'm saying, the relationship part.
Yeah, I would have had to probably know you over 20 years at this point for you to be in that position. I don't have new guys coming into my life for that because I know that behind that there's another motive, and I don't have time to be chased around a table that or you wait playing a waiting game with me because that's usually the case with men and being friends with
It's
women.
terrible.
Oh
That's
well,
not true.
whatever.
That's not true.
Yeah, okay.
That's not true.
I have
Like I
I've
said, that's
yet
not
to
true.
know a not
Fellas,
true
put in the
statement.
comments
I
if y'all
have yet
disagree
to
with
know a
Sharice on
not
this
true
point.
statement that pertains to me. Now I don't know about nobody else, but I'm
So,
saying in
so
my
every guy
situation,
scouting, they scouting the situation.
and every guy that's ever tried to friend me like that was trying to scout the situation. I'm just gonna keep it real. They were. They're waiting
Okay.
for an opportunity that never came, and then it just no. So no.
Okay.
Now
So
maybe
that,
other
that
women can do it. It ain't happened to me.
okay. So that's Sharice's experience. That no guys just want to be friends. They
Nope,
all
I don't have
baiting.
guys who
They
just want
turn.
to be friends with me. They all got
They
an ulterior
scouting
motive.
they scouting the situation to see exactly when they can get in, how they get in, when they get in. So in other words,
Foolishness.
you know what I'm saying? So okay, so if you feel that way, then
Waiting for a
friends with
break in the
benefits
dam.
won't that shapes your friends with benefits thing because you just saying they just trying to the Uber coochie you. They're trying to get on the phone. Streets, come on over here. Streets,
10 o'clock.
let me go. Let me come over there.
Meet me at 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I'm pulling up. 9 o'clock, you pull up. Uber Coochie.
All right, people. So put it in the comments on how y'all feel about friends with benefits. If you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure there's some
It
good
won't be Uber
situations that
Coochie.
came out of it. I believe there's some people out there that friends with benefits fits their lifestyle just right, and that's men and women together.
That's fine. Roll with
And
that.
then
I
and
have a
then there's
problem if it
people
fits
and
your
there's people that
lifestyle.
you gotta be ready to go to the altar and so forth for them to even talk to you and so
You
forth.
act like that's a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad
Okay,
thing.
I'm just making sure.
It's however you feel, and I'm with it. And so, with that being said, put it all in the comments and so forth. And Sharice, what do you have for the people on this MLK Day and also this inauguration day? Everybody was off today. It's holiday. Hopefully you was off. You know, so some companies
I
look
was
at
not
MLK Day
off.
as a
No, I
day that
wasn't.
ain't a good holiday to take off. But you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all took it off. Y'all enjoy yourself. So what you got for these people?
I wish I had taken it off, but I didn't because it snuck up on me, and I was like, oh well, whatever. Um, it's cold. It's cold in Illinois. It was
Freezing.
3 degrees this morning. So, um, I think we talked about this already, but my tip is bundle up. We got
Thunder
2 more days
Rooski.
of cold.
How
I
many more
would
days?
suggest two, and then
That's
it's
it?
gonna be
It's gonna be
that's it.
summertime
No,
by
but
the
it's gonna
weekend?
be in the 20s, and it was in the 40s over the weekend. So
Hold up. It's gonna be in the 20s where you at?
yeah,
Is it the high or the low?
that's the high, but that's better than zero. Tomorrow's
Hold
gonna be
on.
zero.
Hold on. Let me see
So
this. So we gotta
20 is
here
a
in the
heat
south,
wave when it tomorrow
here in the
is
south, we got a
zero.
cold weather advisory. And it might snow tomorrow, but it's 37 right now outside, and it'd be 31, 32, and then it goes back into the 40s by the end of the week.
Well, I miss my Louisiana winters. I will say that because Louisiana, you get a couple of cold days, and then I could be in the backyard smoking a cigar again. So I
Mm,
really miss that. Um,
mm. So bundle
go
up
back to the
what you
70s
got
this
for them.
time of year.
How many
So
layers you need?
you need at least three. So you need long
3 layers.
johns or tights. See what?
3 layers. Long johns or tights. Okay.
If you don't have tights, them leggings that y'all think are leggings that are really tights, put them on. Okay,
Okay.
put them puppies on because they'll work for tights.
Okay.
Then you need on another layer. Put on another layer of some leggings that really are leggings.
Double layer.
Yes,
Okay.
it's 0 degrees tomorrow. And
Okay.
then you gonna need on whatever you are putting on as a regular outfit. Now you're gonna look about 2 sizes bigger. Okay, so
You got the exercise. Eh.
just let everybody know I ain't gained weight. I got on 3 layers. Or you
Mm.
get to work and taking some of them layers off, but you put them back on before you go back outside. And same thing with shoes and socks. If you putting on them cute little boots and just like some pantyhose, your feet gonna freeze.
So
So
you
I
need
suggest
pantyhose and some socks.
you put on some pantyhose, some socks, and
Some
some
wool
boots
socks or some regular
that are
socks.
meant for cold. Most people don't even know how to get wool socks these days, so whatever socks.
Mm.
Put
I
on
ain't
some
seen no
boots
wool
that's
socks
meant
in a
for
long time.
cold, something that's not hitting the ground with your shoe, because your feet gonna freeze, especially if you walk into a bus stop, y'all Chicago people. Don't think I forgot. But layer up because it is cold. And then a scarf, a hat, some gloves. That's what I got.
What about the we putting Vaseline in the face like with kids? Or no? Or we leaving the Vaseline off?
I don't know the last time I put some Vaseline on my face. So
What you
no.
doing for your face? You put the scarf across your,
Yeah.
or you go get
A
the shiesty
scarf and a
mask?
hat on and a hood. Oh
Okay.
God.
All right. So peoples. So if you're in the South, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be cold. So that's
You
it's
never
in the
know. It's
30s
gonna
and
be
so forth.
cold.
There's a freeze advisory in the South right now. You know what I'm saying? And then if you are in the north, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be very cold. Like I said, if you watch football over the weekend, you see that a lot of the games were snow filled, and the inauguration had to be indoors because it's wickedly cold and so forth. So yeah, so so bundle up in layers. Women, so men, I guess that's long johns and jeans. I know women put on 2 pairs of leggings plus they work outfit and so forth. And then I guess there's 2 shirts, 3 shirts, thermal, whatever.
Turtleneck, a t-shirt, and then whatever sweater or jacket you putting on top of that.
Yep. And then like I said, be safe out there, peoples. And with that being said, this has been
Stay
Bar
warm.
Talk. I am Brandon T. That is Sharice. And we'll see you later. Peace.